Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 5 of my West Ham career mode. Now in today's episode we've got 3 different competitions to play in, the first of which is in the FL Cup against Arsenal, then Southampton in the league, and then Midtjylland in the Europa League afterwards. So 3 different competitions, like I said, to play in, so we're going to have to rotate the squad quite a bit and obviously try and introduce some new players that maybe have not been playing quite as much. Before we get into things though, if we could go ahead and hit 35 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. First of all, we are going to do some player development. We'll try and get some players going up and overall if we can. I think we'll keep the exact same 5 players because this week, according to those predictions, we should have quite a bit of growth. Let's find out whether we do have much growth and who goes up. We've got Fletcher there going up on a few attributes. In fact, Caleri as well does that, and quite a few other players are going up quite nicely as well. But not loads of growth there. Nobody going up and overall, which is a little bit of a shame. But that hopefully will happen over the next few weeks. Now we've got a big game against Arsenal, EFL Cup, round 3, obviously 2 Premier League teams go up against each other. We need to try and win it. Our team at the moment is looking a little bit tired. We've also got the game against Southampton in about 3 or 4 days time, so we've got to bear that in mind as well. But let's change around the team now, and then we can get straight on with the Arsenal match. Okay, this is the side that I've gone with. Randolph starts in goal, rotated him round, obviously, with it being a cup match. We've got Sam Barham at right back, Nordveit and Funes Mori playing at centre back, Masuaku at left back, with Antonio on right mid. Then we've got, obviously, Noble and Tielemans there in centre mid, Torre plays on the left, Lanzini at centre attacking mid, and then Sacco will start up front. It was suggested in the comments below the previous episode to start Sacco more, so we are going to start him in this match. That is the bench I've gone with. Lacazette and obviously Caleri there giving us options going forward. Hopefully this team's going to be good enough to beat Arsenal. It'll obviously be a tough match. Arsenal, a decent team, will have some good players obviously for us to compete against. Let's find out how he gets on. Obviously a big, fairly big London rivalry, although different parts of London I believe, so maybe not quite as big as some other clashes that we could have. But let's try and get ourselves into the next round if we can. Here we go, we're playing at the Emirates. I'll be interested to see what sort of team they're going to put out for this match. I purposely put Nordveit in there, thinking that maybe they'd have a bit of a taller striker playing, possibly Giroud. Doesn't seem to be him though. Danny Welbeck, who's fairly tall, but obviously Nordveit maybe was probably overcompensating for the striker, to be honest. We'll have to wait and see how he gets on. First thoughts though on their team, it seems like it's a fairly strong side, to be honest. They've got a couple of players in there you'd probably expect. Eleni there playing with Coquelin, and we've got Lanzini nearly getting in behind already. Ospina will start in goal as well. That might be of our benefit. Sacco looking forward to Antonio, gonna take a shot. Oh, it's just wide of the post. Very good start from us in the opening 10 minutes. Antonio going very close there. Going to try and get Antonio in the team more often. It's obviously difficult when we've got such decent wingers. Ayew, Feghouli, Torre, all of which are very good. But obviously Antonio's playing a lot in real life and playing quite well. Probably one of the only players that's doing quite well for West Ham in recent times. So we are obviously going to try and get him in the team as much as possible, but he's not the highest overall out of the lot. So he will be benched occasionally. But I'm trying to get him a starting team when I can. Ball through to Sacco. It's a fantastic ball through. Sacco smashes it in the back of the net. 11 minutes in. 1-0 on his left foot. Brilliant bit of movement there. Quick 1-2 actually. I'm not too sure who it was with. But look at that right in front of the Arsenal fans. Maybe not advised to do that. But it's a very good goal anyway. Fantastic bit of movement and play. Arsenal defence just get dragged all over the place here. Can't quite see who it is that he does the 1-2 with. Is it Tielemans? I can't quite tell. But it's off the post anyway. And in the back of the net 1-0. Antonio going to use his pace up against Monreal. Needs someone to get in the middle if he can. Sacco's going to try and get in there. Sacco is in there. Oh my days. That is one of the worst finishes you will ever see. Still not too sure whether he's left-footed or not, Sacco. I'm pretty sure he's right-footed. But nevertheless, that is absolutely horrific. He just needs to nod it in. Doesn't even need to kick it in. Knee, chest, whatever. Just get it in the back of the net. And he's not managed it. That is it for the first half. Still winning the game 1-0. Been a very comfortable first half for us. Completely in control, to be honest. Arsenal not really caused us that many problems at all. Really just the one chance that they've had. So we really are very much in control of the game. Leeds there at half-time, losing to Spurs 1-0. It's a bit of a shame from a Leeds fan's perspective. But yeah, basically we are going to keep the team the same going into the second half. Ozil's, come on, that is not good news for us. They have taken Cazorla off, so similar sort of change. Okay, first change then, we will take off Tielemans and bring on Kiyate. The reason why I'm doing that is just to kind of strengthen up the midfield a little bit. There are more changes coming up quite shortly as well. I think I'll take off Lanzini, or maybe move him out wide and take off one of our wingers, just to kind of bring on Caleri, who I think deserves a bit more of a chance. He has played very well for us, but for now, just the one change. Sacco Through to Chiarte, gonna keep going. Can he get around the keeper? I think it's saved in the end, unless that's just a really bad shot. I think it was saved by Ospina. Chiarte couldn't find his way around him. I was tempted to go for the chip, but I didn't know whether I'd be able to manage it. So I tried to go around him, didn't quite work. Let's put it straight into the box here. Let's go for the space that we've got here at the front post. Funes Mori with a free jump off the bar and falls straight to an Arsenal player to clear. Okay, final two changes. Caleri will come on and play as a centre attacking mid, and Feghouli will go up front. The reason why I've decided to do that, again, another suggestion from one of you guys in the comments below the previous video, was to play Feghouli as a potential striker. Thought I'd give him a go. We've obviously tried him at centre attacking mid and he did quite well. Thought I'd just try him up front though for this game. Saka will come off and same with Torre as well. Lanzini will move on to the left. 20 minutes left. Can they make an impact and maybe try and get ourselves a second goal? Chiarte to shoot on his left foot. Oh, it's a hell of a strike and it's gone in. What a hit from Chiarte on his left foot. And there's 10 minutes left. 2-0. Fantastic strike. The substitute with the goal. This time celebrating in front of the Arsenal fans rather than the West Ham fans rather than the Arsenal fans. Look at that celebration as well. Love it. And it's 2-0. What a hit. I was trying to feed it into Feghouli if I could. I just thought, here, let's just have a shot. And it's flown in the back of the net. Ospina was not saving that. 2-0. That is it. We've won the game 2-0. Fantastic result for us. We're into the next round. And in the end, quite a comfortable win as well. Arsenal not really challenging us that often. Wenger will be disappointed to have gone out, obviously, so early on in the competition. Really happy, though, with that result. A few different players playing different positions. Nordveit at centre-back. You know, he can obviously play there, but I never really have dreamt of starting him there, to be honest. And he actually proved me massively wrong. Looked really comfortable. Wasn't really put under much trouble, to be honest, throughout the whole match. So, very happy with that 2-0 win in the end. Maybe we were a bit fortunate to not concede it sometimes, but we'll take the win and we'll go into the next round. Okay, this team I've gone with for the next match. We basically got Southampton next, so we need to try and beat them. We're currently second in the league, 1 point off top, but that is because we've got a game in hand. Adrian will start in goal for this match. Semido at right back. We've got Reed and Agbono at centre back. Cresswell at left back. Chiarte and Mark Noble in centre mid. Feghouli starts on the right, Ayew on the left with Payet at centre attacking mid and Lacazette up front. That's the bench I've gone with. Again, there's a couple of changes here and there. Lanzini will probably come on at some point. Zaza comes onto the bench as well. He's not played in a few games. We're going to give him a go at some point. I would have thought Zaza if we need him, but we'll have to wait and see how this game goes. We need to try and win. We need to try and get the 3 points, try and get to the top of the league yet again. It's going to be another tough match against Southampton, one that we need to try and win. We're at home this time. Let's try and get the 3 points. Okay, so here we are. We are at home for this match against Southampton. The aim is going to be not to lose 3-0 like West Ham did in real life. So that's going to be the aim. I think we've obviously got a better chance. We're in better form than West Ham are in real life as well. We need to try and win this match. Sadly, the kits clash a little bit, but I was kind of struggling for options with the kits between these two teams. So hopefully that's not too much of a nightmare to play against. Ball through to Payet. Going to need to try and protect it. Didn't realise I was actually going to get past that final defender there. Payet to shoot on his left foot. It's a good save from the keeper in the end, out for a corner. Was allowed to shoot there, Payet, quite nicely from the defenders, to be honest, on his left foot. Sadly, not his stronger foot, but we will take it short, I think, here. To Dimitri Payet. Can he put a good ball in on his left foot into the back post? Chiarte, I think it might have been at the back. Couldn't quite get it into the back of the net. Bertrand getting forward. What a chance, what a goal just before half-time. 1-0. Southampton, I mean, the game overall, to be honest, has been quite balanced. We've probably just about had the better chances, but here we weren't good enough. I could just tell that they were going to have a good chance. Didn't know whether they'd score it or not, and they have done. Decent header, to be fair to them. Win the game 1-0 just before half-time. And, yeah, we need to prevent that from happening again because they just got past us far too easily there in between the lines of the midfield and defence. Might need to make some changes at half-time. It is half-time now, still losing the game 1-0. Let's look at those changes now. I don't think we'll do anything in terms of substitutes, but I think we will just rearrange things slightly. We've got Payet moving out onto the left. Feghouli will try down the middle with Ayew on the right-hand side. So no subs now, but we'll wait and see how things go. Lacazette going on a bit of a run here. He's not had much service at all early on in this second half. He's going to shoot, though. Oh, seems to be finding the exact same place every time I have a shot at the moment. Just past the post. Might need to make a change, I think, now, because we're really not getting much further up the pitch. Okay, here comes the change. Zaza will come on. That means we're going to be taking off Feghouli and moving Lacazette in behind Zaza. I think also Dimitri Payet will come off at some point. I don't know whether to take him off now or not, to be honest. I think maybe I'll bring on Lanzini and take off Payet, who's starting to get a bit tired. Again, just not quite fitted into this match, Payet, which is a bit of a shame. Obviously, he can produce really out of the blue, to be honest, but I've decided to take him off. I think Lanzini's been in better form recently, so I'll bring him on. Oh, Lacazette's running through. Lacazette to shoot. Oh, how many times has this happened now? Let's make a change. He's not been very good, like I said. We might have to take him off, I think, here. Brian Kelleher, I think that's the only option we've got now. Oh, no. He's going to free kick right on the edge of the box. Oh, wait, what? No, that is not a red. Oh, my days. Things have just got worse for us. In the 90th minute, it's absolutely not a red. I was surprised it was a free kick, let alone a red card, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know what's happened here. Ridiculous. How can you say it's a red card? I've absolutely no idea how that's happened. Let's watch it back on the replay from a different angle, because I really have no idea how he's come to that. A red card from there. I mean, there was nothing in it at all. Absolutely nothing in it. Turns. I've gone to tackle him. To be honest, I think I get the ball there, don't I? I do, I get the ball. So, you can't have me on that. Yes, I get the player a little bit, but no way is that a red. I mean, there's no players behind me, really, but still, nowhere near a red card. And we're down to 10 men, and we've pretty much lost the game. It's gone straight to Zaza. It's a counter-attack, but of course he won't let us have it. And we've lost the game 1-0. Our first loss of the season. It was always going to happen at some point. We were never going to go through the whole season unbeaten. I wouldn't have thought anyway at this side. We've still got many improvements to make. Obviously, they don't deserve to lose the match. I think a draw would have been a fair result. But dropped points there. That leaves us, I think, maybe second. Maybe even a little bit less than that. So we'll have to wait and find out now on the league table. Okay, this is the league table here. We are still second, like I said before, but obviously if Crystal Palace win, they could go above us, so we might well move down to third by the end of the game week. Let's see now how we get on against Midtjylland. Originally the aim was to play the match, but now it's going to be a simmed match, sadly, I think, because we don't quite have enough time to play it in this episode, sadly, so that means we are going to sim it. Apologies about that, but just didn't quite have enough time to fit it into the episode. We've got some more play drills, though, to do, and a few people want me to do the play drills, like actually play them, rather than just simming them. I'd love to do that, but I'm not very good at them, so I'm not going to do that, sadly, because, yeah, we won't make any progress at all throughout the whole season. We can't really afford to do that, but we do have the game against Midtjylland now. I think I'll change around the team myself, and then we'll sim it through the usual route. Okay, the team that I'm going with is on the left-hand side there. Adrian, Semido, Reed, Finas Mori, Masuaku, Noble, Nordveit, Antonio, Tora, Payet, Lacazette. That's the team I've gone with to play against Midtjylland. They are going to, by the looks of it, play a 4-1-4-1 in this game. We are at home. We should really be winning this match quite comfortably. It's quite a strong team. Masuaku there scoring after just 2 minutes. We're winning the game 1-0. It's a great start for us. Tora getting booked there 16 minutes in, and that is not so good. But Lacazette scores, and that is now 2-0, approaching half-time here. Going to go into half-time, 2-0 up. Into the second half, Lanzini comes on. Masuaku gets his second of the game for some reason at left back. That's now 3-0, and there's 20 minutes left. I think we will just skip the rest with 15 minutes to go. We've won the game 4-0, Lanzini getting the fourth. So it leaves us on 6 points from 6 in the Europa League, which is great news for us, and we do continue to be in second place, because by the looks of it, I think Crystal Palace drew their match, so they moved into fourth. That is everything for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 35 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That would be absolutely fantastic. We're trying to hit 5k subs as soon as possible. Thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed recently. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, that is everything. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.